Like, we've talked about this in other videos. I'm right a lot. This dev update went and proved that I'm good at what I do. If you haven't watched the previous videos or the lore videos, I've guessed a lot of the things that are coming. Even though I haven't gotten my beards, because that's what I want the most. And they keep saying, hey, beards are coming, and they keep getting closer and closer to beards. They haven't given it to me yet, but they're saying it's coming. But let's go ahead and get into the dev update of October 2023. Singularity 6 goes and says, the leaves are falling, the soup is simmering. By the way, this is chili and soup season. You better be fucking that shit up. I have eaten so much, I've consumed so much chili. My tummy is hurting, but I'm being a big boy about it. And Palia is full of sylphs, vampires, and as of this week, masked doctors. Hey, that's me. That must mean Halloween season is upon us. You're damn right it is. If you haven't had the chance yet, be sure to check out our community channels for all the eerie setups players have been creating. Below we'll share a bit about what you can expect from Palia in the next few updates. Although some of these may not be seen in very next update, we just can't wait to show you some early peeks at what the developers have been working on. This dev update is exactly what I needed to kind of talk on astrology and Palia, and we're going to go ahead and do that. This is going to be a mix of the dev update and a lore analysis. If you didn't know, they focus a lot on astrology and the constellations and the moon signs. We've talked about in the past about the astrology that's going to be coming and how they incorporate starstones. And starstones, they go ahead and say, last month we shared some early information about the upcoming starstones. At that time, we shared that you'll be able to find these starstones in various rarities and random drops while mining, and we'll see a very high value, buffing the economic potential of mining significantly. So if you mine these and you sell them, you're going to get, a load of gold. Narratively, starstones are gemstones associated with constellations that serve as a physical reminder of your Luna moon sign, an intricate world of the Mejiri constellations of astrology that make your own starstone that much more unique. They're saying your starstone here and your constellation, so I'm assuming you'll be able to choose your starstone. And no, this isn't confirmed, but I'm believing it's going to give you some sort of buff, because we'll get into that in a minute. Then they go ahead and say your full Palian astrology sign or star path. See right there, they say it again. They're going to give you a star path. Combines the season you were born in and the Luna moon phase you were born under. For example, you could be an air artist or a fire merchant. Once you find your special sign, you can use the knowledge to form a better understanding of yourself, or maybe even predict your future. What I would love to see, instead of us just going and choosing what we believe that we are, because this is my thing, and I do understand gaming is a form of escapism, but I'm a big fan of taking tests to see what you are. Not just yeah, that's what I am. I want to be able to take a test. I want that test to tell me what I am. I could just say, yeah, I'm a fearless leader, but in reality, I'm a giant pansy ass. These star paths imply a particular set of personality traits, but just like astrology in our world, they don't necessarily demand that personality type. Here's a quick primer to get you started around what the starstones you'll be mining may imply. So they give you a starstone chart here, and this is where we're going to kind of dive into the lore, but let's go ahead and break down what each stone is and their associated quality. So the amethyst, which under it says very rare, obviously there's going to be rarity to these. Imagine getting something that's not rare as your starstone. Like, you're the most basic bitch. That's insulting. The amethyst, which is very rare, is the aristocrat. It means diplomacy and beauty. From there, I'm going to go ahead and assume that means Eshi. The aquamarine, that is rare, which is the scholar, and it means dedication, introspection. That is obviously Kaleri. Citrine? The Yellowstone is rare, which means the wanderer, a love for the adventure, carefree, sunny days. Ani. I'm feeling that's Ani, the wanderer. Love for adventure, carefree, sunny days. Ani's always out. He's run away a couple times. He's carefree. He's a good dude. I like him. Emerald, very rare, is the hunter, curiosity and honesty. I think we all know who that is. Hassin. Garnet, the general, leadership, perseverance. It is uncommon. That sucks. Obviously, that's Ashura. He's the dude. He was a soldier. He even wears his dog tags around his neck like he is that motherfucker. Jasper, very rare. The farmer, love of family and hard work. That could be Badru, right? Badru, he's a farmer. He's a family man. very kind individual. Or it could be Neo. He's also a farmer. He deals with the livestock. That one's hard. That one's tough. The Watcher, which is onyx. It's rare. Destiny, greatness, cursed. Sometimes. It says that they're sometimes cursed. See, like, this is my thing. The Watcher, I know the Scholar also fits Gina, but I looked at this list prior, right? And I was trying to figure out who fits where. Yes, Gina could fit under the Scholar for Aquamarine, but I feel like Gina's also the Watcher because she has destiny and greatness because she's the one that found you. I don't know, maybe they tie that into the lore somehow. I don't know, but Gina could also be Aquamarine, the Scholar, but I think the Watcher. But this also could be Tamala. She could be Onyx because, you know, she's dark. Quartz, uncommon, the Builder. Hadari. It means steadfastness and respect. Yeah, obviously Hadari. And also you guys can chime in who you think really belongs where. I'm only adding like 1 or 2 per one. There's several NPCs. So that's just what I'm doing. In the comments below, add who you think is what Starstone. You know, this is just my interpretation. Ruby, which is extremely rare. The Merchant, which is intelligent, ambition. Zeki, he's the merchant. He's the dude. And Sapphire, which is very rare. The Artist, creativity, emotion, that's Gel and Tish. That's probably why they're best friends, because they're the same Starstone. So going from there, they also mentioned that you have like an element sign that's with it. Like you could be a fire merchant or an air hunter. The Discord for Palia has actually compiled a list before this even came out of who falls under what elements. So the elements are obviously fire, water, earth, and air. And under fire, they have decided that fire is Tish, Ani, Sifu, and possibly Najuma. Water is Gina, Kinley, Shane, Delilah, Gel, and Neo. Neo's underwater. Earth is Zeki, Tamala, Eshi, Hassin, Hadari, and Kaliri. Air, Ashura, Reth, Badru, and Kenyatta. Fire is the smiling Kitsu. Friendly, brave, and easily excitable, natural-born leaders. Water, which is the leaping fish, means inquisitive nature, thoughtful, introspective, emotionally sensitive, and intelligent. Earth, which is the lonely Galder, is stubborn, practical, and honest. Air, the patient bird, is fun-loving nature, laid back, free-spirited, never take themselves or others too seriously. And now here are the Zodiac, which are the moons and deities. Phoenix, which is Imbra, who created the humans. Dragon, Magi, created the Majiri. Chimera, Hava, created the Grimlican, assumably. That's just what Zeki has mentioned. Igris and Ignis, the Phoenix Moon. Now, these are the constellations that we know. However, this has kind of changed due to the Starstones, but these are the constellations that have been mentioned. The Smiling Kitsu, the Constant Gardener, named after the Golder Magnus. Oak Tree, Dragontail, the Plow, Nyada and Dun, the Lovers. Now, each one of these constellations has a tale, a more in-depth tale. Some are just there. We'll be talking about the constellations in a separate video. The main reason is there's not a lot of lore behind the constellations just yet. However, except for Nyada and Dun, the Lovers, Dun. I'm thinking of like Dune from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and everything like that. So I could be pronouncing that wrong, but we're going to be talking about that separately because there's just so much lore to tackle in those. But yeah, so that's what we know so far about astrology, the constellations, and how the Starstones are connected. One of the things that is amazing about the Starstones is if you gift the Starstone to someone that fits their Starstone, it gives you a huge friendship boost or a huge lover boost, flirt boost, heart boost. It makes them like you more. Going on into more of the dev update, housing add-ons and decor limit increase. They go ahead and say, have you been reaching the edges of what is possible with the current limit to housing add-ons and decor? Well, we're ready for you. In just a few updates, Palia will be increasing the amount of housing add-ons and decor items you can place on your plot. So they go ahead and mention something called housing clusters. Right now, you can only have 15 total housing add-ons on your plot, but in future updates, you'll be able to have 30 add-ons. That is what housing clusters are. Every time you get a main house or the main entrance, you can add 14 more rooms to that attachment. So you can actually have a guest house or a greenhouse or something in that area, which I think is awesome. One of the main reasons is because obviously they're going to be adding more types of building structures that are going to be implemented. That's amazing. But this also kind of goes into what is possibly the hint at group or community living. We talked about this in another video and how we think it should be implemented, and I think this is the first step towards that direction because they even say guest house. So maybe we'll be able to set up a guest house and we can list who can spawn on that plot, etc., etc. I think this is awesome and stepping in the right direction and maybe hinting at something else. And also the decor limit increase. They mentioned that 2,000 pieces is just not enough, and they're increasing it to 3,000 pieces, so that's absolutely amazing. But here's another thing I was right about: new creatures. In a previous video, I mentioned that they're going to possibly be dropping new creatures very soon. They go ahead and say a new little rascal will be soon spotted in Bahari Bay in the next 2 to 3 updates. These tree-dwelling critters have traveled a long way from the woods up north, which is the Elder Woods. Now, you'd love being right. To take a look at the incoming new groves of flow trees that will soon be sprouting up as a result of the temples starting to open. So as these temples are opening, it's releasing more flow into the world. And with that, more flow is being seen around Bahari, around Kilima. If you guys haven't noticed that, I've pointed it out, but people are like, oh, no, it's nothing. Compared to what we were getting in the very beginning compared to now, there is more Pallium showing up. There is more flow trees showing up. Now there's about to be a flow-infused creature that can fucking go invisible. And another thing I was right about is the Watchers will be coming to Kilima. The Watchers are part of the Order. We did an entire flow episode of lore analysis. Definitely go check that out if you want to have a deeper understanding of what we're talking about right now. We discussed that since the humans are coming back and the flow is just sprouting all over the place, that eventually the Order will make their way to Kilima Village. There is an NPC coming that is a watch from the Order and is now summoned to Kilima to investigate why the humans have emerged, kicking off a whole new story in the world of Palia. I was right. Suck it. I think it adds an amazing spin, and this may be the big bad that's coming. That we'll finally get to figure out who is this mysterious stranger and why are they, I mean, we know why they're coming, but like, what is their intentions? How they're gonna handle the humans finally emerging. Honestly, can't wait. It just goes to show that the things that we've talked about and the research, not only that we have done here and the Discord of Palia have done, it's all coming together. And either Singularity 6 is taking what we're saying and building the lore around it. Not just me, by the way, the whole Discord. Or we're just right. And now we're gonna kind of discuss what is coming soon. Facial hair, fucking win. I say this every single time. My face is cold in Palia, give me a beard. Ability to change character appearance, that probably goes hand in hand with facial features. More found item quests. Perfect. I love those. I love stumbling onto a quest, not being given by an NPC, but actually finding it. Flow tree groves, which is gonna be awesome. A new temple. I'm assuming it's the air temple. And winter changes to Kilima. Love that. We're probably gonna have a Christmas style event. I think that's perfect, and I cannot wait. I want to see what Christmas is like in Palia. I wanted to see what they call it. Maybe like Crinkle Moss. I don't know. But that is the video. Be sure to go in the comments and let me know what you think about everything. The Starstones, the new NPC. If you have watched the previous lore videos that we have on the channel, if you haven't, be sure to go check those out. How do they tie into each other? But yeah, let me know in the comments below. I really want to know your guys' opinion, because what you say in the comments does help not only the channel, but the future videos, because I do take what you guys have to say into consideration. We could definitely go back to other lore videos and redo them as things change. That is the game plan, because since this is in beta and the world is constantly evolving, like Palia is evolving, the world is changing. We're gonna have at some point go back and change in other videos. We're like, okay, so we got that wrong. What is right now? So yeah, let me know in the comments below. On top of that, be sure to like and subscribe. We're getting very close to 750 subscribers, which is our current goal. And at 1,000, we will be doing a live stream once a week on the channel. We also have recipe videos coming where I make video game food in my kitchen, but mainly Palia food. Mainly Palia food. Be sure to join the Discord as well. It is a growing community, and I'll be happy to have you there. So add me in the game, Percival. Add me. We'll hang out. We'll play. I want to throw a cake party sometime soon. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.